guys, welcome back to another video. Now with this big update coming sometime later this year, it looks like it's time to make some preparations. And what I'm starting to do now is get hold of tanks that I've got on the tech tree that I've got researched, but that I haven't had the credits to buy yet. And as you know from one of my other videos, I've been hoarding my gold. And now it's time to spend some of that gold and get hold of these tanks before this update turns up and goodness knows what happens. Knowing Wargaming, they're going to stuff everything up. So I'm going to get my hands on a lot of the tanks that I've got researched that I've been waiting to build up credits for. I was hoping not to spend too much gold on these and just to grind my way up to them. But I'm not going to trust Wargaming enough to wait and see what they do. I could lose all my research. I don't even know what they're going to do with that. So this is one of the ways I'm preparing for it. Now, thanks to the fact that I worked out some time ago how to get my hands on lots of gold, I'm now putting that to good use. And I've also got a lot of experience built up. So I don't have to grind these tanks. I just flick my way through them, equip them, and they're going to be all ready to go when the update turns up. Now I'm going to do this right across all my accounts. I've got plenty of gold to be able to do it. I've probably already spent about 100,000 gold doing this and buying back some of the tanks that I want to keep in my garage. It's always tempting to sell off tanks sometimes and get the money for them, get the gold for them. But it's now time to go through everything and make sure that I've got the ones I really want back in my garage. So this is just one example of one tank that I am spending some gold on to get into the garage quickly. And with a bit of luck, if they keep on having these good draws, which they have done all last year, they were having about one a month, I should be able to get a bit of that gold back before the update hits. I'm going to go on now to the next step, which is buying back some of the tanks that I sold earlier on. And this is the buyback process. So just go into the tank restoration and have a look at what tanks I've played. Anything that I haven't played is something that's a duplicate. So if it had a 0 against the number of games, as you may see there, no, those are all ones that I have actually played. But there's a long list below that that have got 000 that I just sold off because they were duplicate tanks. But there are tanks here that I do want to keep in the garage, so this is time to spend the gold and get them back before this update turns up and potentially wrecks everything. Not having access to this is going to be a huge pain in the bum. As you can see there, I've got a lot of tanks that are 0s. They're all duplicates across my other accounts. So no problems at all selling those off. But the ones at the top of the page here that have got some games on them, they're ones that I possibly want back. And as you can see, I'm in the process here of getting my hands on those again. Thankfully, I did get my hands on a lot of gold over the last 12 months. So I've got enough resources now to be able to sort this out and put all the tanks I want back into my garage before this silly update turns up. I don't know what's going to happen with this update. I don't think anybody does. A lot of people are not happy about what's going on. We really don't want some of the things they're doing. The commanders, for example, is, I think, going to be just a way of monetizing skills. I think that's just pure rubbish. But yeah, it's now time to prepare. So if you've got the gold and you want to get some of the tanks back that you've sold over the years, now is definitely the time to do it, because if we can't buy and sell tanks anymore, this game really is not going to be what it was, and I could in the end decide just to walk away from it. And I think a lot of people are feeling exactly the same way. Wargaming could destroy the game with this update. I hope they don't, because I enjoy playing it as much as it frustrates me from time to time, especially with these stupid turbo battles that are going on at the moment. Anybody notice that? The last couple of days I've hardly been able to win a thing. Now I'm usually a 53% player, but at the moment I think I'm more like a 30% or a 20% player. The games are over in less than a minute. The enemy team just comes right through and wipes everybody out, so I don't know what's going on. But the game seems to have changed. Whether they're testing something, I don't know, like bots, but it's been really annoying. Anyway, that's enough for now. Catch you on the next video. See ya.